YouTube. It's November the 29th, 4:11 in the morning. It's like 4 in the morning. And today is my birthday. I'm a Sagittarius. So this is my birthday message to my subscribers. Oh yeah, I've been hanging. It's 4 in the morning. So we're gonna break it down on some Sagittarius type talk about truth, being straightforward, dealing with the real, and as it relates to our culture and what we call culture, or what we call even interacting with each other as black people. This Sagittarius season, we're gonna show our knowledge and show our power. I'm gonna drop it on y'all. All right, like I don't be espousing like I got no particular religion because I believe in spirituality, right? I believe in spirituality because I've studied and I've read the writings of men. You know what I mean? From Plato to Socrates. You know what I mean? And then when you get to talking about Muhammad, who never even wrote a book, who never even learned how to write, was illiterate, and didn't write the Quran. So you talking about you going through years and years of information that's recycled and regurgitated. So you got to be vigilant. Back to why I wear a cross. I wear a cross, and then I got a cross on my neck. But I don't wear a cross because I'm a Christian, because I'm not a Christian. You know what I mean? Like, the word Christian comes from the Greek word Christos, and that comes from the word in Hebrew, which is Messiah and Mashiach, and it only means anointed. So if you say that you're a Christian, what you actually saying is that you follow every person that was ever anointed. Christos. It means anointed. So, you Christian people, look up that word, Christianity. Like, I had another problem with people. They had a Bible, and they said they believe in the Bible, and then you're asking, what does the word Bible mean? And they've never looked it up. They've never looked it up. Not even the word Bible. How you base your life and how you live based on a book and you don't even know what the word on the cover mean? This is black people. This is our people. Okay, back to my cross. The cross is a symbol of carrying the burden. So I got one on my neck too. But I'm not a Christian. I'm an original person. This is, right here, this is my astrological sign. On the day I was born, on November 29th, 1966, on a Tuesday, this is where all the planets was aligned on this day. I can look on this chart and I can see where Mercury was. I can see where the moon was. I can see where the sun was. I can see where everything in the universe was moving based on the ephemeris, time, and motion. Based on this, I know who I am. Okay. Now we're gonna hit another topic. I'm gonna switch lanes because it's my birthday. I've been up. I still even gotta make some moves to go to work in the morning or whatever. It's like 4 in the morning. So whoever get this, they get it. I ain't even gonna push it like that. This gonna be a cold classic. Because we're gonna talk about what's going on with Kanye, Ye is his new name now, and Kyrie Irving, and why they really at them brothers. They really at them brothers because them brothers have unraveled the truth about things. because now people's looking at books like you can look at me wearing a cross. You can think, oh, he wearing a cross and woo. But no, this is a cross. This is a cross. This is the moon in Gemini, the sun in Sagittarius, Virgo and other planets in Mars, and you know what I mean? Pisces is over. This is a chart. And it's a cross. That's my cross. That's my cross. So I bear it. You know what I mean? I bear it because I'm the black sheep of my family. Everybody in my family is against me. And I ain't never did shit to them. I just call them on their bullshit when they doing bullshit with me. If it's about money and it's bullshit, I want to get paid. So that's what it is. But I guess it is my birthday, so I can make it about me since I ain't getting no cake. You know what I mean? Let's get back to black people. And let's get back to me. Right? My grandfather was my main man. And he was born in 1917. And his father was born in the 1800s. So his father was a slave. Period. I'm talking about my granddaddy. I'm talking about the man I was around. I went to church with him, whatever. His daddy was a slave. On my mother's side, they're from Mississippi. But here in Mississippi, but specifically a place over there called Mount Bayou. And my grandma on that side was born in the 1920s as a sharecropper down there on the same land that her grandparents had been slaves on. My grandmother watched her grandfather be lynched. His name was William Mapp, Billy Mapp. He was a full-blooded Cherokee Indian, an Aboriginal. I could trace all my direct family back to 1886. And then when I look at it, and when I see it, the family tree, it was like so many uncles that I had that just left going to work. And they came up missing and never came back to their families or nothing. And I used to wonder why my grandma and her sisters used to name all their kids the same name. Like, I got 3 cousins named Dwayne and 3 cousins named Larry or whatever. But them was their brothers and their uncles that left to go to work or left to go wherever they was going and just never came back home. That's black culture. So my grandma, who I could listen to sing the church songs or whatever, but then when she got through doing with that, she would sit me down and she would sit us down and she'd tell us about how she felt when she seen her grandfather be lynched. And they said the family couldn't take him down, let the body rot. So, me, what they say forget about or doesn't have any impact is bullshit. It's a fallacy. You know what I mean? The whole black community is traumatized. And this is why they don't want to deal with reparations. They want to keep you distracted and keep you on the fuckery. The fuckery. Everybody mad at everybody. Another rapper get killed. Woody woo. Twerk your ass off. Whatever. You know what I mean? You know what it is out here that's the distraction. But then we're going to get back on course. The shit wasn't that long ago. And then people that's at Kanye and that Kyrie is trying to censor everything, they were the financiers. They bankrolled the whole operation, and they still do. So, I mean, these are the same people that's been canceling us all forever. Since we ever came in contact with them, they stole our identity. How can a black man be anti Semitic? Think about that. The very word means Semitic means Afro Asian, not European. So you mean to tell me that these Europeans are claiming to be Semitic people and accusing the real Semitic people of being anti-Semitic in the face of black people? At some point, you gotta stop being fucking dumb. You gotta stop being dumb. Semitic means Afro-Asian. That means people from Africa or Asia. So when these Europeans say that an Afro-Asian person is anti-Semitic, they telling a goddamn lie and on some bullshit. They trying to hoodwink you. That's why they want to cancel us. Because they don't want us speaking. So if you can cancel Kanye, you can cancel Kyrie, you can cancel everybody else, fuck it, YouTube, cancel me, cancel all black voices, and cancel the rappers too. Don't get no money. Don't get no money. And we'll find our own platform. We off the plantation. We no longer mental slaves to your ideologies and your double talk and your bullshit. Because how can you ever call a black man anti-Semitic? You got to go online. They call everybody anti-Semitic that was black that did something. They call Marcus Garvey anti-Semitic. They call Martin Luther King anti-Semitic. They call Julian Bond anti-Semitic. They call Jesse Jackson anti-Semitic. They call Malcolm X anti-Semitic. Farrakhan anti-Semitic. Elijah Muhammad anti-Semitic. Noble Ali anti-Semitic. Anybody who have ever spoke on behalf of black people have been called anti-Semitic. And black people are the Semitic people. Because the lie of stealing your identity, if that's unveiled, it threatens the very structure of capitalism. It threatens the very structure of white supremacy. It shakes everything because they gonna find out that everything was built on a lie. How did King James get a version of a Bible when Moses was born in Africa? Come on, black people, keep it real. At what point do you just gotta just say to yourself that you ignorant or you stupid or whatever? Moses was born in Africa, Abraham, Africa, all them people in Africa, and you mean somebody in England wrote a book that you want to follow? For sure? That's just plain dumb to me. Lady told me the other day, she said, you need Jesus. I said, it ain't even a J in the Aramaic language. It's impossible for anybody to be called Jesus in Palestine 2,000 years ago. They don't even have a J in their language. Period. So, miss me with your curses, miss me with your drinking the blood, miss me with you eating the bones, all that Satanism that got you cursed, following the devil. Kiss my ass if you hating on gang. Y'all slow. Y'all slow. And this is my birthday. It's November 29th. Man, when I was born, the sun was in Sagittarius, and it was on the cusp. I'm a double Sag. I'm a double Sag, and this is my season. And I'm gonna let you have it. They can cancel me. I don't care nothing about this shit. This shit don't even bring me no money. Most of the people that like where you from, like Detroit, Highland Park, or whatever, them motherfuckers ain't gonna support you. They gonna hate on you because they don't think nobody should even listen to you. They don't even care what kind of degrees you got, whatever. They're like, oh, not him. You're not gonna like, you're not gonna share, whatever. So people think that my channel is struggling. My channel was powerful because it's made without no promotion. When you see all my subscribers, man, YouTube didn't help me with that. The hood didn't help me with that. The people that's loyal and down, man, I had to go out there and get them. And then they had to like what I was saying. Because when I get on here, I'm going to have the facts and you're going to be able to research everything I say. My bookshelf is right there. And everything I say, I can pull a book from right here. Here go a book on philosophy. Here go a book. This is the Prince. This is Machiavelli. This is Socrates. This is the souls of black folk. See, it goes on and on. Not a read all them, I just read them again. So I be kicking the facts. When I look at other content creators and their platforms, I don't even consider that because I go out and get money anyway. But my subscribers, they loyal and they've been down with me, so I like to just give them pertinent information and let them know what's really going on with me. Like today is my birthday, so I've been up, man, I've been up. I still gotta be making a move, but sure. I turned 56 today. They said I wasn't gonna make it to see 18. They once said I wasn't gonna make it to see 19. They said I wasn't gonna make it to see 21. And everybody said that they long dead and gone. They mummy dust around this bitch. You hear me? They mummy dust. There ain't nothing to be talked about, but I'm still here. I'm still with the crosses, you know what I mean? Dealing with the shits. So, and then I be liking to get down on the other so-called scholars, like Omar Johnson and them, and this is no hate. I just know they like C students. You know what I'm saying? Like I wish, like the people from the colleges was up. Like it's like 4:30 in the morning right now, so they'll catch it or whatever. But I be listening to like the logic when they say Pan-Africanism, like black people won't ever go back to fucking Africa. That's ridiculous. Do you know them people in Africa were fucking killed? You think these niggas in the hood is thirsty? Man, wait till a motherfucker rob your ass with a fucking spear in the middle of the fucking Serengeti. Knock it off. And then they be saying that same shit and they don't even have an African friend. Like, can you show me the president of some country in Africa that's even endorsing your shit? Or you just want to collect donations from me? Nah, I'm straight on that. I ain't going back to goddamn Africa. My ancestors built this shit here. We're entitled to reparations. We're entitled to respect. We're entitled to a whole lot of shit that we just letting slide. For sure. That's what we doing. We bickering. We got a gender war going on. Gang. But you know what? This is the weird part about this shit right now, in this moment. The gangbangers are creating peace. They stopping it. On a collective. While their parents are fighting a gender war, fucking it up at the top. See, these baby kids that's out here blasting shit, yeah, y'all raised them. Y'all raised their ass on Section 8, WIC, student loans, and tricking and twerking, whatever. I mean, and then, you know, I ain't putting it on women because the niggas was in jail smoking crack. I don't know what. Shoot, everybody would have started that waiting on us back then. You know what I mean? So we couldn't really do shit. So don't think I'm sitting on no high horse talking shit. I'm just saying that with education we should be able to do better, and black people should start fucking with the truth. How you gonna be a real person and you reject the truth? You wear fake eyelashes, toupees. You know what I mean? Get on the niggas. I don't know what kind of fake shit they doing. You know, but how we gonna be real if we always trying to run away from the fucking truth? Y'all know Kanye told the truth about the shit. Y'all know Kyrie did. Y'all know them people that say that they're chosen people. Y'all already know they're not. Why don't you let it just be like they overplayed their hand and just break away from them motherfuckers? We don't need them no more to make movies, to broadcast news. We don't need them exploiting us no more with they pawn shops. Who you think set up all the pawn shops? Red line and orchestrate the. Come on now, like for real. Black people, we gotta get on code. We gotta get on code. And you can't afford to be ignorant no more. You can't afford to be slow. You can't afford to be stupid. You can't afford to follow celebrities that you know are controlled by the enemy and they only promote images that degenerate you and give you a culture of death. You gotta step outside the box on their ass. That's what I'm doing. That's what this is. This shit I'm saying is volatile. It's gonna get me canceled. They ain't finna monetize my shit. I don't care. I'm monetizing myself. Fuck them. As long as my people get a chance to hear it. You understand what I'm saying? I could have went real deep because it's my birthday. Yeah. When y'all do come in and y'all do see this, everybody see this video, put happy birthday in there. Everybody see this. Give me a happy birthday and whatever. And think about what I'm saying. And I'm trying to give you the most knowledge that I can give you in these increments because I try to get you to focus on what algorithms is because the word seems so complex, but really algorithms ain't really nothing but having enough people say the same thing at the same time to change the fucking mentality of the listeners. That's it simply. We get enough people to say the same thing to where the people that hear it believe that shit to be true. That's an algorithm. No bullshit. But you add that to technology, like phones and shit. Like my watch, this pad, I ain't even using my computer. I move like a fucking cyborg. You remember we used to watch Star Trek? And the people had all kind of machines on them and whatever. And we looked at that and we was like, oh, that ain't gonna never be possible. Look at us now. This mug will tell me to get up. It'll tell me when to take a breath. It'll try to control me. I have to tell them, like, I don't feel like meditating. I don't feel like taking a deep breath. I ain't standing up. But this watch it be telling me to do all that shit. If you got an Apple Watch, I know what I'm talking about. Stand up. It's time to take a deep breath. Woody woo. Like, no, that's a trick. You want to control me. You know what I mean? You want to control me. Because this is artificial intelligence. And it's always trying to be more intelligent than the consumers and the people that actually use it. I told you before, you got dumb people with smartphones. Dumb people with smartphones. All the images that come through their phone are orchestrated and created by other people. So, I think I spent all summer informing y'all about the violence too. That just got sad. That just got sad. Wasn't no outrage, wasn't getting no views. I don't know if YouTube was stifling me or just black people didn't care. You know what I mean? So it had the bloodiest summer of a generation, and people still stuck on the bullshit. Well, this was my birthday message for my birthday. I ain't even gonna look back at this to even edit it. I ain't gonna even edit it. Because there's been a lot of videos I done had to delete and take down or whatever because how ferocious I went at certain things. I don't regret it. You know what I mean? I don't regret it. See, let me tell you some things. Let me tell you this. I'm gonna end on this note. In the court of law, in the court of law, I am never innocent. I am never innocent. I'm always not guilty. No person can ever go in a court of law and claim innocence. Innocence after a certain age is ridiculous. I think innocence stops at like 2 years old. You stop being innocent. So, in a court of law, I'm never innocent. I'm always not guilty. Because to be guilty, you have to have a guilty mind, which is called mens rea. In Latin, they call it mens rea. To be guilty of any crime, you have to have a guilty mind. That means you have to have willful intent and forethought to do it. I mean, you have to actually think about doing it, right? So, when you move through society and you see that most of the things that restrict you are passive aggressive. Laws, passive aggressive. Church, passive aggressive. All the institutions are passive aggressive because they want you to feel guilty and give you a mens rea, which is a guilty mind. And if you got a guilty mind and you're already not innocent, that's bad. Black people. If you know you're not innocent, but you've adopted a guilty mind, how can that be good? How can that be good? You got to think more of yourself, more of your reasoning, more of your decisions. I be watching memes, and I'm sorry, y'all, if y'all think I'm like, I'm not going to tell the truth, but I be seeing memes where they be like, if I fell out with you last year, fuck you this year too. I be looking at that meme and be like, thumbs up. Be consistent. Be with the shits. I be seeing memes. The memes be saying, if I did something to you, fuck you. You deserve it because you did something to me first. I be like, with the shit, these the truth tellers. You know what I mean? Because that's how most of we operate with each other. You know what I mean? It's two things. We remember people do us wrong, remember people do us right. But the moral of this message tonight was have control of your mind. Have control of your mind and your sources of information or whatever. Unless, I don't know, maybe it's good sticking your head in the sand for some of you, but when you stick your head in the sand, you leave your whole body exposed. Excuse me about that. But when you stick, I was saying, if you stick your head in the sand, you leave your whole body exposed. You got to look at what's coming at you and assess it and analyze it and deal with that shit one way or the other. They're attacking freedom of speech. They're attacking rights. They're attacking traditional relationships. They're attacking everything that you would cling to and say that you're holy because they want you to be demoralized so God won't accept you. I'm out on that note. That might be deep to you. They want to corrupt you so that you're unacceptable to God, and that's why you don't get no blessings. And that's how they can rule you. That's how they rule. They rule through that shit.